good morning, and welcome to Friday, Jobs Friday, December the 8th, just after 6 a.m. Spectacular fucking day over here. Raised $10 million for Glacier. Absolutely fucking stoked. And we're heading into the jobs report. So, the jobs report here, all your data is there inside of your email of your prior jobs reports. And again, having not seen the jobs report, can't tell you what the jobs report is until the jobs report comes out. So now that we've said that more than enough times, yesterday's move brought us up to extreme overbought as we went right back up to 16,062.75 over there on the NQ. The ES, as you guys saw in the SPX, got up to where you're at, and we have been flat all night. SPX having got right back up above that 45.90. First close, very interesting. First close on QQQ in quite a while, up in that 390 area. So, a lot of experts out there. Just like when you get a car wreck, everybody's out there, oh, yeah, it was because of this, it was because of that. Well, got to remember you're playing a video game, and we are going into the jobs report, which is not only the jobs report, but we are going into a sixth green week. This is a sixth green week if we are closing above Monday's opens, and we will see how that all works out when we get closer to 4 p.m. later on today. QQQ 390 close, 390.43, 390.74, 390.06, 390.19. 4 times you've been up there in the 390s. Ah, kids. Yesterday, pretty relatively flat, but there again, guys are going to go, oh, but it was this, it was that. Yeah, well, come back over and look at what you've got. Get out of here and go over here. And again, yesterday, 25 points. Tuesday, 27 points. Monday, 25 points. We've been in this less than 30 point absolute bullshit since November 13th, since we broke out of the 4400s, spent 2.5 days in the 4400s, and have just been stuck upchucking here in the 4500s between 4537 and 4590 now, having got above that 4588. Ooh. So we are still inside this full moon box being 4537, 4599. So quickly and very rapidly, we will go over and look at what you already know. The VIX, absolutely slaughtered. Can they slam the VIX for another Friday, which they love doing, slamming the VIX on Fridays? Hey, you'll see when the market opens up today after the jobs report. SPY, as you see here, just cruising along, holding that 454, continuing to come up here into this 458 level and throwing up. But keep in mind, all right, over on your QQQ, here's your 390s where you've been trolling around up into and then reversing back out of. Again, jobs report is what it is. So here, showing you the weekly count, which is in your email. Since Biden became president, he's had 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, he had a 4, 5, 5, 3, and now this recent 5, pending 6. Now, let's zoom that out a little bit, yeah? Going out to a 10-year view. So since you already know about Biden, we will go over here and focus on Trump. Trump, 6, 9, 6, 9. Had a lot of green weeks when we had the algorithm with Trump until we got up in there into COVID, and after we went over here into the 2018 drop into the Christmas Eve, day after Christmas, Boxing Day low of that minus 20% decline there in December. Again, going back even further, going back to prior to Trump into the Obama era, after everything kind of settled itself down. He had a 5, had a 7 after that big drop there in 2014. Had a 6 over here going into 2015 after the big 11% Lucy passport crash. And then you had your 5 coming off of that January 2016 bottom. So, going into this and looking at it as being that we could possibly be seeing a sixth green week, it again, all it does is increase your odds for a wider point of view and at the same time give you the ability to see that you are up against major video game algorithm resistance areas. But again, because this is reality and we are trading in reality, not in fictitious, bullshit, we are looking here, and as you see there in your email as well, you have a gap up here at 46.37.30, 46.62.85. This gap originated on January 14th of 2022. It is the only gap the SPX has above it. You have zero gaps above you on NDX, zero gaps above you on the Dow. The IWM Russell has about 78 gaps above it because it's such a complete piece of shit. But what you are starting to get now is a very, very close inversion of your moving averages. On the ES that I'm looking at right now, they are literally sandwiched atop each other, the 5 and the 10. On your NQ, you have already inversed where your 10 is above your 5. Your 20-day is moving up and will start moving into that area. So the 20-day moving average on the SPX today is at 45.24 as of yesterday. Today, it will be up in that 45.37 area, which we have not been able to break below since we gapped up above it back here prior to Thanksgiving. So enjoy yourselves.